very personal level, it's because I want her to have a safe place to grow up, and I want her to be able to have a childhood where she's not, having to worry about her safety, where she has a chance to, be a kid.
I chose to work at Orchard Garden specifically because of the community aspect. I like the fact I was born in Roxbury, raised in Roxbury, and Roxbury is a very touchy point for me, and I really want to contribute to my own community. So I like Orchard Garden specifically because it's located in Roxbury. It's also located in the community of the students in the community of my students. So I feel like working in that school that I'm able to directly impact not only the students but also their families and the larger community, which I think is very important for transform.
I really feel that the base for there's a lot of problems in society, and the base of it is early childhood. And I feel that if we tackle the generation now with solutions, with resources, with opportunities, perhaps, who knows, they'll be the next generations that we won't have to tackle as many problems. So that's why
I do this job because I really have a passion for making change.
I do this work because it's an opportunity to empower mothers to change themselves through social connection, and also to change the world through them.
I feel very excited in moving on to my work. I think Vital Village is a great organization that provide a lot of resources, that's providing a lot of resources to me as right now, where I can implement this in my work that supports my mission.
I say that the mission, the undergirding mission of Vital Village Network, as I've been a part of and a partner with, really maps onto my specific aims and goals of first building internal capacity and external collaboration and opportunity. So I believe that just participating with Vital Village Network overall is going to support that aim.
We all have very common aspirations and goals, but we're really not set up to achieve those goals by working in silos and working separately. So the Vital Village Network was really an effort to just create connections between different types of people doing different types of work, and to create partnerships between community residents and service providers in different fields, so that we together could co-design a better system that served more children, that built stronger communities, that built the capacities and strengths of families, and allowed us to really achieve better outcomes working together.
I'll confess that yesterday when we first started, I was nervous because in 2 days I got a plan for 90 days.
It's good to fail, and by failing, to pick up and move forward, to give it a try. And knowing the fact that I have a lot of coalitions behind me to help me push and fulfill my mission.
I would say the most rewarding part is connecting with people around that are in the same mindset and that have so much energy that helps you to continue your work.
We see happen is a lot of connections. So people connecting, people learning from each other and about each other.
A lot of common areas that people needed help with: facilitation, making decisions, agreements. How do you know that what you're doing is making a difference? How do you measure that? How do you study that? And what do you do next? So the Leadership Summit is really an experiment in terms of seeing if we can build a foundation of some common skills and tools in those areas for people who are working on very different things. And can we all together engage in a challenge to try to use these new skills and tools in our work? And after 90 days, what has happened? And if we're doing this all together, even though we're doing different work, if we're engaging in a challenge process together, of using these new schools and tools, does that motivate us even more? So it's a way of trying to create a shared space and alignment among groups of people together. So.
For use on board.
Okay.
Rather than adults only, I'm going to have youth. I want youth to be involved so they can engage and have a voice too.
Okay.
Develop a collaborative impact project really focused on fathers and developing the leadership within our community.
Mattapan who would like to become peer counselors. There's definitely a lot of interest from the Mattapan community as well as the Boston Children's Museum about getting baby cafes up and going in their neighborhoods, and it's a really great way to reduce social isolation from new mothers, improve the public health and postnatal benefits of breastfeeding and for both mothers and babies. And I think it'll be a really good way to engage community residents if we can get people trained as peer counselors.
Get the PAR members together and come up with next steps. What are we? It's a collective, a shared accountability, it's a shared agreement, it's a common agreement. And we can't decide that by ourselves. We definitely need the other members to engage with that, and then we'll definitely come out of the summit with the tools required to accomplish our vision.
There will be some success. I think there will be some failure, but I think both of those things will be done in a set of relationships and connections with other people that are much more powerful than the work itself. So I think the thing that's going to happen in the next 90 days is we're going to learn from each other in a trusting environment, and that's going to be very important